quality GMC medium-duty trucks, plus the new Detroit Diesel Allison fuel pincher engine, equal the diesel answer for fuel-efficient truck operation. Medium-duty trucks are practically all trucks between pickups and light vans and heavy-duty highway carriers. In the cities and the suburbs and in rural areas, they handle a lot of trucking jobs. They are delivery vans, beverage carriers, stakes, flatbeds, tankers, dumps, refuse haulers, tractor trailers, and school buses. Those are all GMC medium-duty vehicles, and there are a lot more. In the past, most medium-duty trucks have been gasoline-powered. Gasoline was inexpensive and available, but world events and double-digit inflation have changed that. The cost of medium-duty truck operation has soared. Now, however, there is an economical alternative to gasoline power. The new Fuel Pincher Diesel, a diesel engine designed and built in America specifically for medium-duty trucks. It is not a derated diesel of older vintage. It is not a converted gasoline engine. And it is not an engine designed for powering other kinds of equipment and merely modified for trucks. The Fuel Pincher Diesel is the result of more than 6 years and 1,600,000 man-hours of research and development. Detroit Diesel Allison set out to produce the right engine to dieselize medium-duty trucks, to make medium-duty truck operation economical. There are 4 basic models of the Fuel Pincher: a 130 horsepower version for applications up to 21,000 pounds GVW, a 165 horsepower version for single-axle straight trucks up to 36,000 pounds GVW, and turbocharged 156 and 205 horsepower versions for single and tandem axle straight trucks and single-axle tractors up to 50,000 pounds GCW. All fuel pinchers do what their name suggests. They provide their power while pinching high mileage from precious fuel. A major reason for the fuel pincher's economy is its swirl-fire combustion system. Intricately engineered air passages in the cylinder head give intake air a turbulent swirl. On the upstroke, the specially shaped bowl in the head of the piston enhances this swirl. When the swirling air has been fully compressed, its temperature reaches as high as 1,100 degrees. At that moment, the proven Detroit Diesel unit injector forces finely atomized fuel through 5 tiny ports in its tip at high pressure. The fuel ignites as it is engulfed by the hot, violent, swirling air. The result is a tornado of burning air-fuel mixture that extracts all the latent energy from the fuel. It delivers excellent miles per gallon while maintaining low emissions. The Fuel Pincher is new, but it is also fully proven. At various stages of design, fuel pinchers were tested first on the dynamometer and then in actual working applications, comparing their durability, performance, and fuel consumption to gasoline-powered trucks of various types. At the Transportation Research Center of Ohio, fuel pinchers got an even tougher workout. 24 hours per day, 7 days per week. The total daily mileage per truck was more than 500. Their route was a composite of average medium-duty truck operations. It included a minimum of 300 stops per day and 50 reverses. Here, a turbocharged version of the fuel pincher powers a tractor-trailer loaded to 47,000 pounds GCW. Reliability? Excellent. Fuel pinchers have logged thousands of trouble-free miles. Fuel economy? Excellent. To ensure that fuel pinchers would fulfill their specs, Detroit Diesel Allison constructed a new 475,000 square foot plant to build them. It utilizes the latest state-of-the-art technology, the most modern equipment for production, inspection, and testing to assure that every fuel pincher-powered GMC truck will deliver the diesel answer. Dedication to quality is evident. This is the Quality Assurance Lab. Here, technicians check the mechanical accuracy and metallurgical makeup of any category of parts at any time. Precise automatic testing is incorporated into the making of virtually every component of the engine. As the engine block moves along the machining lines, it passes through various stations that check tolerances. 1 out of every 5 hours in the course of building a fuel pincher is devoted to inspection. At this station, the bore of each cylinder is measured by this machine and categorized in one of 3 sizes, all within a total range of 0.02 of an inch, less than the thickness of a piece of writing paper. Pistons sized accordingly will be matched to these cylinders. In this position, you can see the shape of the freestanding cylinders, isolated from the outer block for quiet engine operation and for full-length cooling. Durability? Take long-lived camshafts. 2 heat treat processes help ensure correct hardness. After quenching, they are individually and automatically inspected before precision machining and grinding. Final inspection accepts or rejects camshafts with no latitude for error in any dimension. It is an accurate measurement that reports dimensions to 40 millionths of an inch. Crankshafts move automatically down a line of drills that position them to drill lube holes. Main journals and crank pins have exceptionally large diameters for maximum strength, low bearing loads, and minimum wear. Finally, the crankshaft undergoes an inspection of 34 different dimensions simultaneously. If all dimensions are within the tight range of tolerance, a row of green lights okays it. With the installation of the crankshaft, assembly begins, and constant testing. 4 bolt bearing caps help ensure rigidity and endurance. The lube oil pump is located within the engine block for maximum quietness. The assembly block and crankshaft move automatically into a test machine that spins the crank and measures the fit of crank and bearing surfaces. For reduced weight, pistons are made of a strong aluminum alloy. Connecting rods are rugged, long-lived forgings, the same construction as in heavy-duty Detroit diesels. This is the upper ring groove of a fuel pincher piston. It is a super-strength nickel steel alloy. We'll color it red for identification. This cutaway piston shows how it is cast into the aluminum. So also are steel struts to control expansion and contraction and reduce piston slap. Again, quieter operation. Standard on some fuel pinchers is a lube oil cooler, a 4-plate heat exchanger that helps protect lube oil from excessively high temperatures. The one-piece oil pan has a reusable silicone isolator between the block and pan, which helps to reduce low-end engine noise. Here is a cutaway of the cylinder head from one bank of 4 cylinders. Red indicates the built-in fuel passage that delivers diesel fuel to the injectors. The passage is out of sight and out of harm's way. Vulnerable exterior fuel lines are eliminated. Dual springs return the exhaust and air intake valves. The central damper spring coils help protect the engine if overspeed should occur, up to 86% over normal RPM. The rocker arm covers and the valley cover between the 2 banks of cylinders are fabricated from 2 sheets of steel with a plastic material laminated between them for sound isolation. On this turbocharged fuel pincher, the turbo is mounted at the rear. Once in place, lube holes within the mounting surface provide automatic lubrication of the rotor shaft from within the block and eliminate external lines. The final exam is fully automated. Every fuel pincher engine enters one of the test cells. Preheated coolant, fuel supply, and exhaust connect automatically. Each engine is subjected to a computer-controlled program of acceleration, deceleration, high speed, and low speed running, while test equipment measures 27 critical performance characteristics. The computer makes the go, no-go decisions to assure each fuel pincher will live up to the quality engineered into it. When fuel pincher engines are ready to ship, Detroit Diesel Allison knows they are right. Right for the times, right for the buyer, and ready to deliver important benefits to GMC truck buyers. And what are those benefits? For one thing, durability. The fuel pincher is a tough engine, built to require little maintenance. It has no coil, no distributor, no condenser, no plug wires or spark plugs, no carburetor. In other words, none of the high-maintenance items that most often take a gasoline engine out of service. That can mean lower maintenance cost and more operating time. Fuel pincher means performance and excellent driver acceptance. Responsive, quiet diesel operation. The fuel pincher performs much like a gasoline engine, delivering strong acceleration and additional torque needed to climb hills under load. In cold temperatures as low as 10 degrees Fahrenheit, the fuel pincher was designed to start quickly, unassisted. It starts as easily as a gasoline engine with simple key ignition. And it shuts off the same way. For trucks that operate frequently in even colder weather, block heaters and other starting aids are available. Fuel pincher design and manufacturing quality mean that Detroit Diesel Allison can give it a truly great limited warranty. 2 years or 50,000 miles, whichever comes first, 100% parts and labor. Third-year coverage is available at additional cost. Now, for the bottom line, the benefit that says it all, fuel economy. These are identical GMC medium-duty conventional trucks, identical in specs and loaded identically to 18,500 pounds GVW. They are running a 4-day, 2,000-mile fuel economy test at the Transportation Research Center. 2 trucks are powered by naturally aspirated fuel pinchers. 2 have standard 366 cubic inch 4-barrel gasoline engines. 4 drivers are assigned to each 8-hour shift. Each driver drives a different truck on each of the 4 days. They travel in convoy, take the same lunch and rest stops, operate at idle the same length of time. The results, in this as in all other comparison tests, fuel pinchers achieve between 90 and 98% more miles per gallon, almost twice as many miles per gallon as comparable gasoline engines. The dramatic savings make the fuel pincher not merely affordable, but essential. For example, compare the cost of buying and operating 2 trucks, identically equipped except for their engines, one with a gasoline engine, the other with a fuel pincher. From their initial costs, subtract a typical 15% down payment. The balance to be financed amounts to these typical figures. At an 18% flat interest rate and a 48-month loan, the monthly payments are these: $320 for the gasoline-powered truck, $441 for the fuel pincher-powered truck. Based upon the national average of 18,000 miles per year for medium-duty trucks, and upon 4.5 miles per gallon for the gasoline engine and 8.7 miles per gallon for the fuel pincher, the monthly fuel bill, with both fuels costing $1.25 per gallon, makes the total monthly cost during those first 48 months $81 per month less for the fuel pincher. It starts saving its owner money on day one. In fact, in the average 7-year life of a medium-duty truck, the fuel pincher does not merely pay for itself, but saves an additional $16,896, with fuel costing $1.25 per gallon. Greater down payments, greater mileage, higher fuel costs, all increase the financial advantages of a fuel pincher. If mileage increases to 25,000 per year, with fuel at $1.75 per gallon, the monthly saving during the finance period of 48 months becomes $200.48, and the cumulative savings over a 7-year span is nearly $33,000. Add to this more savings from less scheduled maintenance and downtime, and the fuel pincher's 2-year, 50,000-mile no-cost limited warranty, and you'll recognize a money-making machine. Dieselization of medium-duty GMC trucks is here. So fortunately is the Detroit Diesel Allison fuel pincher. The modern diesel answer. It delivers what owners need and want. Affordable price that could write itself off. Durability for long life. Ease of operation for driver acceptance. A limited warranty that underwrites confidence. And fuel economy. Fuel economy you can put in the bank. Fuel Pincher is the one power plant for the 80s that makes total sense and dollars. Available in GMC C6000 and C7000 series conventional trucks and B6000 series buses.